Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your storyteller, ready to take you on amazing journeys through different tales. How are you guys? Today's audiobook is The Yacoubian Building by Alaa Al Aswany. Let's get started. Part 1. The Setting and Characters. Alas, this sort of neorealism leads me to the heart of Cairo to find the Yacoubian Building, which was once the grand monument of high culture and the microcosm of the Egyptian society. When I wander through its ruined corridors, I come across all sorts of people whom would embody the society of present-day Egypt. We have the character of Zaki Pasha, a noble aged man who still tries to parade himself as once used to, when in fact he is a lonely aristocrat. His life is a pathetic commentary on the decayed aristocrat. At least, in his microcosm, Müller is a symbolic blow-in for the doomed aristocracy of post-war Germany. I sometimes discover him out walking on the rooftop, telling and beholding the past, where the magnificent building was a pride, the Yacoubian. Next, there is Hatim, the journalist, with a great desire for a better world, but a great end facing an evil reality of politics. He is hope and determination, yet I feel like disappointment of the world is on his shoulders. His fight for the truth and justice speaks to me personally, and his work proves the ability of the written word. Walking now through the building, I also get acquainted with Busaina, a beautiful young woman who would like to free herself from her slavery. Her story unveils both passion for success and the pursuit of a desperate goal that portrays the limited roles that women in Egyptian society have to play. In one way or another, I cannot empathize with her confusion of love and societal norms. Part 2. Themes of Identity and Change. Thus, the Yacoubian Building also acts as a portrait of Egypt in the show Down Between the Old and the New Streams of Culture. I see how the changes of each character are connected to this theme. The building, that was once an epitome of social life, is now an embodiment of the prevalent despair. I see a lot of the class conflict while characters try to define themselves in this film. The affluent, such as Zaki, bear complex from their past, whereas the beggar minimizes own aspirations in a society that despises him like the doorman of the building. This sharp separation prod feelings of anger in me because the inhabitants have all their dreams and future prospects defined by their ability to pay for what they want. The affluent, such as Zaki, bear complex from their past, whereas the beggar minimizes own aspirations in a society that despises him like the doorman of the building. This sharp separation prod feelings of anger in me because the inhabitants have all their dreams and future prospects defined by their ability to pay for what they want. Looking at the structure of our narrative, Hatim's never give up attitude on the truth becomes one of our most important strands. These incidents portray censorship and repression as political dissatisfactory factors during his period. This guy's character is noble and depressive at the same time because his struggle looks like a battle between the conscience and the evil world. Part 3. Climax and Resolution. As I find myself at the climax of this complex work and that complex flow of characters' trials, I experience the tragic moment which makes for a good climax. It is used as a platform to announce the unveil and challenge the bond of the individuals living in the building. Thus I sit and observe Busena's price for dreaming of changing her condition in the society that hardly allows women that type of freedom. The ending of the resolution makes me wonder about the nature of dreams, and hopes for that matter. The characters' lives are altered, and although their daily battles are different, they seem to be in a cycle. The fates of Zaki, Hatim, and Busena are representative of the grim post-revolutionary Egyptian experience for many Egyptians. Finally, feeling empathy, I am only left with the imaginary world of the Yacoubian Building inhabitants. The stories which are inspiring really stays with the reader and challenges him or her to ponder on the multifaceted nature of living, the spirit of man, and living in a society in transition. By means of Al Aswany's storytelling, I get to realize that it is not merely a building, it is the dreams of a nation and its despair and determination. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe the Sonic Library for more audiobooks. I hope this story left you with something to think about. Stay tuned for more new videos.